Ahoj, natáčím pokračování ze hry Hogwarts Legacy. Naposled jsem tady otevřel bránu na poslední trial. S tím, že tady já tady odkýpru a dám to ještě nějaký další bokem. A že mě naučí Avada Kedavra. Takže jdeme se naučit Avada Kedavra.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
Sebastian has gone too far. You saw what lies in the catacomb. I cannot stay here.
Wait, Anne, please.
Ominous. He was willing to put the whole hamlet and himself in danger on the chance that some old relic could help to heal me. I'm sorry, Ominous. Make sure he's all right, will you?
I'm glad you're here.
I received your owl. Where's Sebastian?
Inside the catacomb. Frankly, I was surprised you weren't with him.
Ominous,
Stop. You swore you wouldn't let Sebastian take this one step further. Yet here we are.
He won't listen to reason.
I should have stopped him before. Sebastian's in real trouble now. I'm going back into the catacomb to find him. Anne's right. He and the entire hamlet are in danger. The place is crawling with Inferi.
Inferi? What are you talking about?
You'll see. We need to hurry. Sebastian must not be in his right mind.
Tak jdeme kouknout. Kouknout, co tam bude. Defeat.
Last time we were here, this place was crawling with spiders.
We're about to face worse. Let's find Sebastian quickly.
Jo, kritická klávesnice, klasicky.
Revelio. Here. Wingardium Leviosa.
Už to bude brát, že to všechno lutli. Asi jo.
Where was Sebastian when you and Anne found him?
Just ahead, in the great room.
Incendio! Incendio! Leviosa! Incendio! Confringo! Revelio!
There weren't this many Inferi before.
And there's no sign of Sebastian. Incendio! Confringo!
Hold on a moment. I was so worried about Sebastian I didn't even realize. Anne's gone to get Solomon. When she first saw the Inferi, she thought Sebastian was being attacked. But then he showed her the relic and said he'd learned how to use it.
The carvings on the relic were Inferi, and Sebastian somehow created them.
Not exactly. He's controlling them. This is powerful dark magic. Creating Inferi is incredibly difficult, but controlling them... As Anne and I frantically barricaded the inferi to keep them from escaping, Sebastian kept mumbling about healing Anne. When Anne said she couldn't stay here, I didn't realize what she meant.
Solomon threatened to go to the headmaster if he heard of Sebastian dealing with dark magic.
I need to get to Hogwarts. I must get to Professor Black first. Twist the story a bit, make him think it's a family fight. I'll be back as soon as I can. See if you can talk some sense into Sebastian. Be careful.
Revelio.
Okej, tackar för det här.
How many inferi are there? Revelio. Accio. There's Sebastian.
Isn't this incredible?
Sebastian.
I told you, the relic is the answer. I've been trying to reverse the dark magic that injured Anne, but this will allow me to control it. Just as I can control the inferi.
Control? I had to fight inferi all the way.
What have the two of you done? Accio relic!
Solomon! The relic! You'll pay for this!
Levioso! But some of you have gone too far! I'm ending this now!
That's relic. He's going to save Anne.
Potato! Incendio! Potato! Now you've gone too far. I am protecting you, you foolish boy! Come, Ringo! Leviosa! Potato! Incendia! Now you've gone too far. Potato!
Mr. Sallow, stop!
Dare you! Now you've gone too far. Potato! Levioso! Confringo! She cannot be healed, Sebastian. You must stop.
I won't let her suffer. Avada Kedavra!
Baldo! Incendio! Avada!
No!
You've made your choice.
Oh, Anne. What have you done? I must get out of here.
I can't let him leave. Revelio.
Zajímavý souboj.
Sebastian, wait!
Jo, no.
Stop, Sebastian! Hold on!
What is it?
Why wouldn't you stop? I was calling after you.
Anne won't survive this. She's withering away, inside and out. Solomon's never been there for us, not really. He gave up on Anne. I'll never give up on her. You saw him, didn't you? He was going to ruin her life. He attacked us. I had to use the killing curse. You know I did. If I hadn't known how to cast it,
Jako na jednu stranu bych dal klidně to první, ale zase jako jsem se ho chtěl naučit, tak aby mě to nezabloklo.
He did attack us. You had no choice. It was brave, Sebastian. You clearly care more about Anne than your uncle ever did.
I knew you'd understand. I did do the right thing.
You did. I would have done the same, if I knew how.
I could teach you.
No time like the present.
The killing curse won't be easy to master. As with all unforgivables, you have to mean it. Hold your wand steady. Focus. The incantation is Avada Kedavra. Your intention must be clear.
To je poslední spell, který jsem se měl naučit.
I can't stay here. I need to find Ominous.
Sebastian.
Please, I'm not myself right now. Let's meet later, at the Undercroft, all right?
Takže třeba... OK. Tak ještě máme tenhle ten quest hotovej. Pak sem. A na ty na Kentaury.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before. Revelio.
You made it.
Tak určitě.
I take it this means you had some luck at the library.
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
Impressive, especially with how little information he gave us.
Well, I'm still not sure this is the cave, but it did seem the most promising. I stumbled across some folklore about a cave in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place to hide something of value. It's a bit of a leap, I confess, but might a mysterious item such as a special moonstone be hidden in an equally mysterious cave? I think I'm desperate for anything at this point.
Well, we're here.
Agreed. I wonder if you'd go blind from staring directly at a moonstone.
Jeskyně. Zahrada, jsem chtěl jít. Tohle jsem garden, ale vidíme monster.
Revelio. You don't think the rumors about the cave are true, do you?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Revelio.
It's a more impressive one!
Revelio.
Avada Kedavra! What's going on with them?
Revelio.
Also,
Jo, ty na motýlky, které tam vidět zatím se zíčkou. Tak, je to pálit a musím sem hodit, ale spely, který se mě sem nevejdou.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Closer. Revelio. Revelio.
Voipers!
I beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumor about the cave started. The Voiper's song is said to drive anyone who hears it mad. If the Moonstone is here and so are Voipers, I wonder if it's being protected.
Here. Revelio.
Why am I not surprised? First the Voipers and now this.
To je další motiv.
Lumos.
Lumos! We need to find moths for those spinners.
Revelio.
Plus tady jsou znaky, tady vždycky ty dva bych měl vytáhnout asi. Ten, hele. A.
Lumos.
Perhaps the runes on the walls have something to do with finding the moths.
Pak tady jsou další dveře, kde je potřeba tenhle a tenhle. Tak, na další dveře je potřeba tenhle a to je asi všechno.
Another obstacle. No matter. I'm sure we can work out a way across.
Revelio. Here. Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos!
Druhý motýlek.
Merlin, it's beautiful.
Lumos. Lumos.
A třetí.
You did it!
Avada Kedavra. Period. Glacius. Ringo. Revelio. Pulsar.
Look! Where the
Revelio.
water's bubbling. How odd.
Shall we take a closer look?
You read my mind.
Se tam bude dát potopit. Se jde jinde. A ještě kouknu na talenty, pevně teď všechny spely, tak si konc tady máme. Což tohle to si rovnou dám, protože to se může hodit. Třeba tak. Třeba to.
Merlin, it's even more beautiful close up. It's got to be here, I just know it.
Confringo! Incendio!
Given what Fruiters are known to do, I never thought I'd be so happy to see this many of them.
I don't know. I've been listening to them for a while now, and I'm starting to enjoy one.
Very funny. I was just thinking how it's proof that poachers haven't been here, assuming this is where the Moonstone is. Which means we're one step ahead of
Revelio.
them.
Okay, moc to vyberu.
Well done, Poppy. This did end up being the right cave after all.
A good thing too. We need every advantage over the poachers if we're to get to the Snidgets first. We should do as Doran suggested and bring the Moonstone to the henge.
Shall we?
We shall. If we leave now, we should make it there by nightfall. That's the henge, precisely where Doran said it would be. But now that we're here, I'm not entirely sure how to feel. We knew we were at the cave for the Moonstone, but Doran didn't tell us what to expect when we placed the stone in the henge.
Whatever it is, it had better have to do with Snidgets.
The clock is ticking in that regard, isn't it? Let's make our way down. We're nearly at the end of this. I think that's it over there.
Revelio. How's your gran doing, by the way?
Nothing keeps Gran down. She set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make a coat out of the next poacher that steps foot in her. I still feel terrible that I'm the reason they went there.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the Snidgets.
I hope so. Gran understands how important it is to protect those who need it. I think we can safely say we know where the Moonstone goes. Oh. That was a mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one? They only ever happen under a full moon. Though I suppose the moonstone allowed it to happen now.
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
All part of the dance. No one pattern is ever the same, though. We'll need to draw this one to get a better sense of it. Can't wait to tell Gran that I've managed to see not one, but 2 mooncalf dances. She'll be jealous.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on Highwing, or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night Well, the night I met Highwing, actually,
I'd love to hear about how you and Highwing met.
I'd actually like you to know. About 5 years ago, Highwing had been captured by poachers. At first, they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill her instead. More money, I suppose. I'd finally had enough. I freed Highwing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when I spotted mooncalves dancing below and we landed to watch them. It felt like an omen. A good one. A sign that the worst was over.
What do you mean you'd had enough and the worst was over?
You see, the night I freed Highwing was also the night I ran away from home. A poacher camp. I come from a family of poachers.
Merlin, I don't know what to say, Poppy. I can't imagine what that must have been like for you.
I never fitted in, but the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince my parents to let me live with her. Suffice it to say, when I left with Highwing, I flew straight for her house.
How brave. I'm glad you escaped.
So am I. There were so many creatures I was unable to help when I was younger. Now that's all I want to do.
From everything I've seen, you're doing precisely that.
I've had a bit of help. I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice to have someone to talk about it with.
I'm glad you told me.
We should get back to Doran. He'll need to see the symbol, and we've got poachers to beat. If you collect the moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
Revelio. Are you finished with the drawing?
Just barely. I think the pattern's a bird. At least that's what it looks like.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidgets lies in the moonlight?
Of course. That's it. We need to show this to Doran. Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track him down after a good night's sleep.
Agreed. I'm ready.
Ready.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Já se kousek se Sebastianem.
She's devastated. She just buried your uncle alone.
I did it for her.
Sebastian, Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but
What? Turn me in? She saw what happened.
I'll give you some time to think, Sebastian.
Turn me in?
Sebastian.
Did you hear that? You saw what happened. I never wanted to hurt my uncle.
I know.
I can't believe he's gone. How did things go so wrong? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to... Oh, Anne, I was only trying to help. I can't leave now. Anne needs me more than ever. You understand. You can talk to Ominous. Make him understand. He listens to you. I need to be with Anne.
Don't worry, Sebastian. I shall speak with Ominous.
Thank you. You're a good friend, truly. No matter what happens from here, I'm glad we met.
Revelio.
Sebastian,
Ominous.
what a mess. I can't believe it. After I last saw you, I went straight to Hogwarts. Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. I rushed to Feldcroft and found her with Solomon's body. She was beside herself with grief. Part of her wants Sebastian to face the I don't want to lose Sebastian, but I don't think we have a choice.
We don't have a choice. You're right. You were right the entire time.
I wish I hadn't been. If we do this, we may never see Sebastian again.
Těžko říct, no. Ještě mi to dá na výběr, jako kdybych tam jako tu špatnou variantu, jakože, toho dají do Azkabanu třeba, nebo ne, no to já nevím. Já tyhle rozhodnutí vždycky nemám tak rád, nevím, jestli mi to zrovna něco provede nebo ne.
The more I think about it, what good will it do to turn him in? He clearly regrets everything. He's not going to do anything like this again.
We've both heard that before.
But we also need to think about Anne. She's lost her health, now she's lost her uncle. Do you really want to take her brother away from her too?
I understand what you're saying. Perhaps you're right. As much as I believe that Sebastian should pay for his actions, we'd only be punishing Anne as well. I hope we're doing the right thing. I'll talk to Anne. If it comes from me, she'll agree with this decision.
Thank you, Ominous. You're a good friend.
Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. That I know.
OK, takže to je taky hotový, takže tohle třeba. A nebo rovnou Já dám si trailer, co jsem to video ještě stihnu udělat.
Revelio.
Professor Rackham was right to have had faith in you. My memories should answer any questions you may have about the power you will need to protect.
Thank you, Professor Bakar. I shall see you back in the map chamber.
OK, takže jdu dál.
Revelio.
Kap.
Hello? Isadora? Isadora? Mr. Morganak, Mr. Morgan?
Son, I'm glad you're here.
Isadora was not at her home.
I know.
Her father... Percival.
What is it?
It is as though he was stripped not only of his pain, but of all emotion.
Everything is much worse than I feared. Neve was right. Isadora hasn't stopped. I've just learned that she has been wielding that magic on students.
We must gather the others. I need you to return to your common room, all right?
What have you done?
Take a breath.
Students, Isadora.
Everyone feels pain. And why? Because of your arrogance? Your obsession with secrets? He won't suffer any longer. Not my father, not my students, no one.
Isadora, set down your wand.
Professor, you taught me to hone my power, not throw it away.
I did not teach you this. Expelliarmus!
Zajímavý.
Caverns below Hogwarts where you fought Isadora. Is that the location of the final repository?
It is. You see, we could not destroy the strands of emotion Isadora had stolen from so many. So we did all that we could to keep them safe. We also realized that until they could be destroyed, the magic used to create them was a danger to wizard kind. Hence, we became keepers. Keepers of an unfathomable secret. We knew that someday, one with the ability to see traces of ancient magic might be seduced by its power. We built the trials to lead that person to us, to allow them to prove themselves worthy of the knowledge we'd kept hidden and the responsibility that accompanies it.
Have I not proven myself, Professor? I need to get to that repository before Ranrock does.
You have, and you will. But the repository is protected by powerful ancient magic. To enter, you must craft a special wand from the 4 artifacts you found above our pensives.
So the repository is safe from Ranrock for now.
If he is, as you suspect, capable of using the power of the other repository, I fear he will be able to breach our defenses.
Then I must go now and craft this wand. Perhaps Mr. Ollivander will help me.
Another Ollivander? I'm not surprised. As I am sure he will tell you, this wand may be used for only one purpose. Return with the wand, and we will open the way forward.
I shall send an owl ahead to Ollivander. Whilst you visit him, I'll reach out to Professor Weasley.
Professor Weasley?
Yes. I may have made an error in judgment by not informing her of Ranrock's intentions earlier. I only hope it's not too late. If Ranrock really is going to try to drill below Hogwarts, we'll need all the help we can get.
All right, Professor. I'll see you soon.
Main quest 12 ze 14. Stop runner. Ok, ještě si dám teda na ty.
I think I know where we can find Doran. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest and we can tell him about the symbol the moon carved.
Natty, is everything all right?
There are times when... But this is not one of those times. He should still be here.
I'm sorry, Natty.
You have done plenty. In the bad days, however. I believe I would feel less helpless if I could truly... Each day they remain free, they do more damage, leaving people like Archie Bickle.
I agree, Natty. We'll get them. I've never seen someone...
Thank you. I believe... Thank you for speaking with me. It was very helpful.
Okay. Pokecaj, takže do lesa.
Revelio.
And you say they made it after you placed the moonstone?
Do you know why, or what it means? Does it have to do with the Snidgets?
The breadth of one's knowledge can be as wide as the seas, and yet only run so deep.
It's good to see you again, Doran. Did Poppy tell you about everything that's happened?
She did, and I am glad to see that you are both safely returned. I did question the wisdom of sending you on a path at a time when that path was unknown at best, deadly at worst. But the acumen of the centaurs is neither personal nor partial. The skies tell us what is to come, and often we do not know what we have seen until it has come to pass.
You knew the poachers would try to kill Poppy and me.
I did not know, my young friend, but I shall say that I was not surprised. It was in much the same manner that I expected our first meeting.
I don't suppose you'd like to start from the beginning. I think Poppy and I could use that.
Of course. I find it is often the best place to start, is it not? Many, many moons ago, I divined a series of events. Their meaning long evaded me, until you brought news of the Snidgets and their poacher pursuers. I believe the symbol created by the Mooncalves dance marks the place the Snidgets are hidden. And serendipitously, I believe that I know the very place.
Please, go on.
I have seen that symbol only once, on a rock face in the cliffs of the forest. You should make haste there. The Snidgets that have been kept there for so many years may no longer be safe.
If you're right about this place, then we should make our way there.
I shall see you there. We cannot afford to lose the Snidgets once again.
No. To je hezký. Ale nemám žádný pokračování. Takže to odevandrem, no.
There's Ollivander's. I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's wand. Hello, Mr. Ollivander. I wondered if you might be able to help me with something.
Yes, Professor Fig sent an owl informing me that you'd be coming. He was a bit cryptic, said you need to have a special wand crafted, that you'd bring me the materials.
Yes, sir. I have them here.
Oh, my. How extraordinary. Remarkable design. I will be honest, I have never crafted a wand in this fashion. Repaired broken wands, of course, but this is something else entirely. Keeping me on my toes, aren't you? I think I can work with what you've brought me. Let me see what I can do. It is done. I should warn you, I've never seen a wand like this before. My suspicion, as Professor Fig implied in his letter, is that it serves a unique purpose. I doubt you shall find much use for it otherwise.
I understand. Thank you, sir.
Nová hladka.
I'm afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves. Oh, come, come. No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
Our interests will never be aligned.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there? Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance. Should have known better than to try and reason with a child. I've always said, children should be seen and not heard.
Revelio.
Rookwood, take us! Incendio! No more happy days for you. You come to the wrong place, child. What are your faults on?
Back for more.
Expulso!
Knew I'd find you.
You'll come to regret that.
Aha! Back for more.
Expulso!
You're easier to spot than an eruption.
Expulso!
Knew you were still hanging.
How dare you do Expulso!
Coward!
Now you've gone too far. You should have joined me. Avada Kedavra!
Toma, pessoal. Ela de mostrar aquela posição.
Delaying the inevitable.
Time to teach.
Zase je to loplý, prostě na někoho úplně dopryč prostě. Tak ho prostě musím.
Just the beginning.
Pay for your deeds.
How delightful.
Here I find you.
I'm just warming up. You're no match for me. I know you're weaken quickly. No more happy days for you.
Revelio.
Stop this!
Made a grave mistake.
I want the light go out of your eyes.
Here's last one.
Knob it. A lamb to the slaughter. You're going to regret that. You will pay for your stupid. Will you hold still? Avada Kedavra! Oh, the anticipation.
Well done for a child.
I'll make you wish you were back at school.
Ah, there you are. Cynthia.
Had enough.
As if you could have...
Bringo!
Cynthia.
You'll answer for this. Bringo!
Stop right there.
Time for some.
No more happy days. Ah, how delightful.
Revelio.
Všichni utekli. Full slot, sakra.
I can't believe it. Rookwood's reign is finally over. I'll need to send an owl to Natty right away.
Destroy. Prodám všechny zelený zatím pryč, aha. Destroy, taky pryč. Zničit. Tady nic. Tady. Zničit. Taky pryč. A zatím asi dobrý.
Revelio.
Revelio. Avada. Alohomora.
Takový blbej zvuk je tady jaký slyšet. Ne. Kdybyste sice něco čarovalo.
Revelio.
OK, tady máme popy, OK, tak tam ještě můžu skočit.
Revelio.
Tak jsem měl označený ten takhle snad. Tak letíme.
Revelio. Here. Incendio.
How remarkable.
I got here as soon as I could.
Did you see the symbol above the entrance? It's the one the mooncalfs made at the henge. Of course Doran implied as much, but to see it up there...
Could this actually be where the Snidgets are hidden? I'm ready if you are.
Can you believe it? Actual Snidgets. I'm glad we seem to be a step ahead of the poachers.
It is a little strange we haven't heard anything from them.
If we're lucky, they're still poring over Gran's research. There was a fair amount. We, on the other hand, had Doran to guide us. Even if the poachers
I hope we haven't kept you waiting long, Doran.
Upon this place,
Not
they
at
should
all.
be long gone.
Then again, it is not I who awaits your arrival. Do you have the Moonstone with you?
We do.
Good. It is as important to what happens next as both of you are.
So, what does happen next? What are these pillars here?
A safeguard, I suspect. There is only one way to find out. And as for how to go about that, the two of you may know better than anyone.
Tohle symbolu. Ok, no dáme šuter. Tohle má svítit. A tady jsou symboly, jasný. Tak já mám do kolečka nějaký symboly. A s tímhletím můžu hejbat po stranách. Teď jsou tyhle dva. A proč jsou zrovna tyhle dva? Tenhle stojí u symbolu a tenhle stojí.
Revelio. Revelio. Bombarda. Glacier. Finger. Fringo. Revelio. Stupid. Expelliarmus.
OK, můžu zpátky. Mám tady teda 2 světla. Přijít na to, jak to funguje. Vnitřní kruh.
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness.
Zelený. Aha,
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness.
Pořád moc nechápu, ale nějaký teda slunce, měsíc. Něco aktivuje rozzářit, je to jakoby spojený.
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness.
Jo, teď tenhle září a tenhle září. To je hrozně hezký. Tři.
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness.
No, pořád to úplně nechápu. Jakože... prostě mi rozsvítil tenhle, rozsvítil se mě tenhle.
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness.
A jo, to neříkej. To nikoho nezajímá. Teď mě svítí tyhle dva. Ale to fakt proč? Proč zrovna tyhle dva se mi teď rozsvítily, když u nich vlastně vůbec nic nemám?
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness.
Teď tady jsou tyhle dva. Ještě to potom, kam to svítí. Tebe otočím sem. A ty byl někde
Perhaps
tady.
it has to do with the light in the darkness. That did it! Look, Doran, a doorway.
Teď mi tak to rozsvítí přes to.
And now I'm
Revelio.
at least.
You're not coming in with her.
Asi ne. Já tam totiž jsem, on tam něco povídá a já myslím, než on to dopovídá, tak budu určitě zpátky.
Revelio.
Bohe.
Look at the names on the wall. They're all creatures. This place must have been built to protect them.
Se plno.
They had nothing.
Proč mě nedáte toho víc? To mě prodat, aha, mé blbost. Zničit. Taky.
What makes you say that?
The poacher camps always felt oppressive. It's hard to explain, but the feeling was
So many books.
At least you haven't seen. The sense I get here is of safety and calm.
Revelio.
Quite the opposite of the poacher camps.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos.
Confringo. Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos. Lumos.
Whoever built this place certainly liked to read. Lumos.
And the books are all about creatures.
Your gran would love it here.
Lumos. She would. I can't wait to tell her all about it.
Incendio. Revelio.
I'll wager this isn't the dead end it seems to be. But how to get through?
převácet, je to...
Of course.
Revelio.
How clever. What was that?
Not Doran. That's for certain.
Don't you people have anything better to do?
I'd say a little pruning isn't all that.
Revelio.
Ready your wands. The fight.
Explosive! You've made a mistake.
Now you're just...
Shall we finish what we'll start? Yes, they want to buy out. You will! Retake it!
You there! Ah, there you are! Incendio!
Reduction.
Incendio!
Levioso.
Come on!
Levioso.
If I have some...
Release me.
Good break that!
Levioso. 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 Levioso.
Take it!
Levioso. Levioso. Did you not mean to put you? Stupid car! It's thinking dog! Levioso! You're despicable! It's a lot.
I won't go down as easy!
I think that was all of them.
Are the two of you unharmed? I had hoped to return before it was too late.
We're fine, but if you hadn't got here when you did, I led them here, Doran.
You fought with us against your kind. I am glad to have witnessed this. I now believe all that Doran told me.
They are the ones I saw, Alec.
Finish your work here, brother. All the events you divined have not yet come to pass.
Revelio.
There they are. Now, all that remains is to break the charm.
You want us to... I only ever wanted to see them safe, which they are. You should do it. Merlin, they're lovely. But what happens now? They can't care for themselves, and surely once word gets out of their reappearance...
No harm will come to them. The centaurs will see to that. You have my word.
Thank you, Doran, for helping us to find them and to fight for them.
It is you who deserves the merit, child. You did what the poachers would never have. Remember that. You both fought bravely today. Allow us to carry the mantle from here.
If it's all right, Doran, I think I'd like to stay behind and spend a little more time with the Snidgets.
OK, tak to mám teda taky. Tak, Final Repository. OK, mám se vrátit do merče. A jenom si to tady. No, já si to tady uložím. A asi tady stopnu nahrávání. A začnu nový díl nejspíš ještě. Bych to tak viděl. Takže díky za sledování a pokračování bude za chvíli asi.